Are those locusts that I'm hearing? Crickets?
This is getting like kind of
Wild.
crazy.
It needs to be bush hog. This is fast.
We see at the end of our land, that's all like the guy just does turkey hunting there.
Shoot.
We're in a valley, so it keeps the noise down. Here, so I try and shoot into that bank. And you can't shoot very far with this anyway.
I picked it up and I thought, oh my gosh, this is small.
Yeah.
There's the target. How many paces? 25? Oh, I don't know if that hole is yours or mine.
Take out the magazine.
Oh, I thought there's left. I didn't count. Oh.
No. Put it in there.
You need to remove your gloves. You're okay.
So, I did this for years wearing gloves.
You have to wear gloves in the military?
We wear combat gloves. They're like leather. Very similar to this.
I really want to scratch my face, so can you grab it or something and put it in your pocket?
No, I can't put it in my pocket.
Now we're going to check if I actually hit it. Probably not. I doubt it.
Where were you hitting?
Are you shooting above? I was aiming at the yellow. Are you shooting above the scope?
No.
Above the thing?
No.
Okay. Right there. And Mr. Dixon is right here, so.
Jam.
Yeah, I can see. It's a beautiful day. It's super humid. And you can hear all the toads. Oh, what is that? Oh, crap.
My shots are all too low, so I need to raise it.
Oh, wow. USA. Ooh, is this a Leatherman? Is this new?
No, this is your Leatherman.
Oh, it's my Leatherman. It's such a cool Leatherman. That's why I was wondering. I was thinking, like, this is such a cool thing. Like, I would buy one of these. I got a splinter. I don't know how. I think it's from the door. We got up early again this weekend. We're on our way to look at the dogs.
We're gonna go look at some puppies and see if we can get on a wait list for a German Shepherd dog.
This is a very special German Shepherd farm.
One of 10 German Shepherd places in the US that brings their dogs directly from Europe.
We have to drive 3 hours away just to go to the place. It's in Nashville, so we're taking the Rover because the Tesla is unreliable and it would be expensive to charge it all the time. The gentleman told us to bring folding chairs, so I guess we can watch the dogs, which is good because I have some really nice folding chairs and I think he'll be impressed. Solely from that, I also brought sweets with blondies, chocolate chip blondies, whole thing of coffee, snacks ready. I have my silk pillow here. I'm Boy Scout ready. So we are in the ultimate secret location. It's gonna be pretty cool because I think we're gonna be able to watch the dogs be out in the field. Brought some cute folding chairs. Obviously nothing I own is not cute. What are you laughing about? What's so funny?
The folding chairs.
Well, yeah, they have to be chic. My audience is a chic group of subscribers. They don't expect anything less.
That's true.
I'm not worried about dogs being from Germany. I'm not worried about them understanding German. Dogs don't understand German. They just understand the commands, like the inflections of your tone. I think it's really cool that this guy takes it to another level, or this family, I guess I should say, takes care of dogs. It's a whole other level of care and understanding a dog's heritage and keeping it alive, reading history and the way that they're supposed to be healthy. What they historically ate will probably benefit their genetic ability to digest certain foods. With cows, you can't just purchase a cow from someone who feeds their cow corn. You have to make sure that if you're a grass-feeding farmer, that you have to purchase a cow that already has been grass-fed and is genetically understood to be grass-fed. So I think that's important when it comes to animals, and it's not something people consider, because if you suddenly change their diet, that's why, for example, our cat got sick just changing its food just a little bit. It's still a living creature, so you have to, and if you want it to be a family member, treat it like one. Why not?
Maybe they smell your Germanness.
No.
Well, because what I'm doing is like this. So go to parry.
To parry?
Yeah.
Ah! Okay.
So
Wait.
I'm not going to come at you because I've got a sword, but here.
Okay. Can you get it in the shot so I can see it?
Yeah. So it's like this, and then as I come down like this, you can go up, or as I'm up, I can. And then what I was really working on today was this. So I come inside.
Oh, okay.
Because my problem is because we're left to right.
Yours is 4, so that's
Yeah.
4 to 7. Okay.
Well, so my problem is because I'm left and you're right. As I beat your sword and I go for your torso, no, don't knock it. Say I actually get the hit. What's happening is I'm sliding off and going
And then
past.
that thing goes.
Or sometimes it doesn't even go anything at all. And so what I do is as I come around your hand.
And then left-handed problems. Okay.
Yeah. And then the other one that I was doing, which was good, was as I'm going up and down like that. So he went down to block me down. I come in.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's much faster because it's like this.
My 6. Okay. Can I see something?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you're like this.
Yeah, a little slower. Okay, so you know when people do this, so they're like they're trying to like get inside. So I just went up and down.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then
I know have a helmet on and it's
yeah,
kind
so I'm going up and down, and he doesn't, because he wants to. People like to do it slow. So if I come in like this, people meet it, and then in their head they're like, now I'm going to start my attack, and then they go like that. So never let them touch the sword, and then the whole time they're just backing up because they're like.
They're panicking.
Well, they want to touch the tip of the sword before they start any attack.
They never think to just attack. But they have to protect themselves.
Well, if they attack, I just get them.
Say like you're already past me. Can you try it again? Alright, I guess this way.
Okay, so careful not to hit my face.
Yeah, well, I'll put it
So as
down.
I come in,
I want to see what angle. By that time, I'm already struck. It's your point.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I see it again? Because I want to practice. Like, we need your. Or I'd have to move. Okay. Can we try it again? Because I want to rethink my strategy when.
Okay, that's enough because I don't want to get stabbed in the eye.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, gorgeous. I'm having a best day today. What is a best day? I like to call the day that I try to get as much stuff done as possible my best day because I'm doing my best, doing the things. It's the things that I want to do all throughout the week that I didn't get around to doing. I'm usually procrastinating these things, but they're important and need to be done nonetheless. Create a list for yourself of all the things you know what it is that you have to do, that you've been either procrastinating or simply have just been feeling lazy or got in a rut, and you'll feel so good about yourself when you have a best day. I just finished editing a giant video that took me a couple seasons to do. I feel really good about it. I have it scheduled, and now I'm working on another video that is actually quite late. It's the book club. I think this will be my final book club for a while, but I will still have little reads here, but nothing with in-depth analysis. I made a business growth plan for my new job. I made several of them, but this is what it's come down to, and I did it simply week by week, not month by month, because that's too far in advance. I wanted a closer idea of what I can get done. This book is incredible. It's very practical on all the things you want to do if you're a business owner, if you're entrepreneurial, so if you are in someone else's business where they take all the risk, but you're doing all the entrepreneurial things that need creativity, or it can simply be that you want to make a certain amount of money a year. It doesn't necessarily mean that you want to dominate all of the world and be rich, that you just want to be fine and comfortable with yourself, your lifestyle, and your family. This helps you practically get in touch with all your goals, make sure that you know what you need to do hands-on. It's not just like, oh, here's an idea of what happened in my life and what you can do to apply to your life. It's like, no, it's a step-by-step, easy 5-step guide. I also made a giant list of all the practical things I need to do before my big day. I have to organize my car. I have several cleaning projects that I want to get done. I also broke down some goals, more goals of things I want to get done, like renovating the bathroom. I know exactly what I'm spending my money on, how much I need to save, so I can work backwards from that. Remind myself what I'm working towards. Also made a list of expenses that I need to get. Meal prepping all the veg beforehand made things easier, and planning all my meals for the week. I am gonna make a salad, a couple boiled eggs already sliced beforehand, so I just use my utensils. And then I'm gonna pack my work bag and organize my car to make sure I have all the backup things I need. Backup items are things like shoes that are heels and then flats that are soft for going on aircraft. I also organize a lot of my outfits for the entire week, so these are already prepared ahead of time. As you can see, they're already steamed, they're cleaned. It's up to here in outfits. So I have several weeks of outfits prepared, so I don't have to think, and I'm ahead of time. I also have to prepare all my gear for work because I'm the one in charge of social media marketing. Make sure everything is charged. Handheld notebooks and agendas are great. AirPods, nail file, lip balm that needs to go in my bag. I have a proper pen that fits in my bag. I'm also going to do a giant Smythson haul because I love Smythson. I want to get them in every single color. It's royal warranted, so you already know it's guaranteed good quality. They have so many different types of paper. This is good for traveling. There are also different sizes and different colors I want to get because they fit in my bag. Sometimes I want them to match my outfit. That's just me. I'm crazy over the top when thinking of every single detail. I'm wondering currently what hairstyle I should go with when it comes to doing my hair for work. I'm thinking for a lot of the time I want to put my hair up, but every now and again I want to have some sort of hairstyle that's my go-to for having it down, where it doesn't look messy, looks as neat as possible, is flattering, of course. A hairstyle that I can be taken seriously in, that I don't look stupid. To vlog even the slightest because we had so much gear on. Today on our walk, this is a handmade Nicaraguan tabacalera Oliva d'Esteli S.A. Sale only allowed in the United States. This is the one that we are having, Madura Nicaragua, cane, straight ligero. This is a huge gauge. What gauge is this? And then the one that Mr. Dixon is having is cane Daytona, Nicaragua. It's a bit lighter, so I'll show you. Can you hold it parallel to mine? So you can see how light it is. I actually prefer the lighter flavors. I like stronger flavors every now and again.
It's strong, you can feel it on your tongue.
Can I smell yours?
Okay.
Mine smells more chocolatey. There's a spider in my Le Chameau boots. I desperately need some short boots, so I'm gonna wear these quilted flats. I'm wearing socks because it's prickly anyway. There we go. Oh. Okay. I get overcharged. My cigar has a ton of strength, but his has a ton more flavor, I would say, and his draw is much easier, where mine is like kind of like supermodel cheeks. This is actually quite apropos because this farm used to be a tobacco farm, which is why you see a ton of tobacco sticks, and there's a barn specifically for making tobacco. I've never seen anything like it, and Kentucky is one of the prohibition states, so there's a lot of tobacco manufacturing here and tobacco farming, like Connecticut, Virginia. There is the tobacco barn. So in the house tour, I'll have it linked below. There, the barn tour over there, that one, and then there's another barn over there that you cannot see. And then where are the bunnies? The bunnies are right there. I'm wearing all Ralph Lauren head to toe except for my boots. This was from Amazon years ago. That these cigars, Mr. Dixon got them for our anniversary. I would like for you to explain what it means.
I can't look down that far, but the Commando Forward Surgical Group. The serpent is actually a caduceus. It's a snake wrapped around a staff, an ancient symbol of healing. But this was the medical unit that was attached to the Royal Marine. So it was attached to the Royal Marine Commando Logistic Unit or Squadron. I forget now. We would go along, and if they needed medical care, we would be there. Well, there's the anchor because it's a naval unit, but the Marines don't have their own medical unit, so it's a naval supplied unit. And the seahorses are
the guards in the way.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know the full symbology of it, but
so the seahorses means you're assisting on land.
That's what I think. Yeah.
Crown is His Majesty's crown.
It's royal because it's Royal Navy, Royal Marine.
Navy, and then the cross is medical.
The Army's not royal. The Air Force and the Navy are both royal.
Why is that?
Because the Navy was always paid for by the monarchy. Traditionally, nowadays obviously the army is paid for by the government, but traditionally landowners would raise their own army.
That makes sense.
Like a feudal system, so
yes.
They weren't necessarily considered as loyal to the monarch.
Because they were people essentially fighting for their own land.
Yeah, and a colonel would raise a regiment. They were loyal to the colonel. Colonel was supposed to be loyal to the monarchy, but wasn't always the case, hence like the Civil War. Navy,
the English Civil War, to specify.
Yeah. Roundheads and Cavaliers. Navy was always loyal to the monarchy.
Thank you for explaining that. If any of it was incorrect, please let me know in the comments below, because it's been, what, 13 years?
Not that old.
Oh no, you started 13 years ago.
Yeah, I left the military 6 years ago.
Very blue. Those weeds are these small weeds. If you can see some frame of reference where they go, they become trees. That's a creek and our land stops there. There's a fence. We're gonna bush hog this so that we can actually use the land. It goes straight up. It's the other side of land. If you take this down, there will be a couple more $1,000 from more cows being able to eat.
All the way around the farm, not just this area.
Hello gorgeous! I wanted to create some b-roll when it was possible during my lunch to catch you up. This week I hardly had time to sit down and update you every single day, or even when I got home from work. In addition, I also forgot to film my outfits, take photos, or anything. I had such good ensembles, but will be certain to recreate them later for you to see. This coming week, I will be more on top of that. It is 3 weeks of training here to get oriented in my new position as the social media nerd for this awesome place. Do not worry, I asked permission to film and mentioned them beforehand. The company I work for is a family-owned aircraft sales and brokerage firm called Airmart, and if you are purchasing or selling a plane, they make the process seamless and do absolutely everything, including financing, which makes things super easy. They really take care of their team and I never have to ask for help. Everyone is always ready to be there. I feel really privileged to get to experience their endless kindness as I am new here. They really go above and beyond to make sure things are simple and clear, whether you work here or if you're a customer. This is starting to sound like an advertisement. My bosses and coworkers are really awesome people. If it weren't for Matt, I would be fired by now. Day 1 was meeting everyone. Day 2 was getting to know how things work as the week goes on. This is going to take a bit of time, but I love what I do, so the process feels expedited as I have done this many times before, working with other companies in this capacity.
What I want you to do is put your left hand here and then left foot here and then just step up like this. You have to kind of put your feet in the floorboard and then sit in the seat.
We're gonna get to know each other really well.
think so. Think so.
I spilled coffee on myself on day 2 because there was a bad supply of some paper coffee cups, but thanks to a wonderful sales associate, they gave me a blow dryer to remove the stains and I was good as new. Imagine looking like you peed yourself on your second day at a new job. So far, I got to ride on 3 or 4 separate planes on my first week. I do not remember the approximate count because I feel like I'm constantly plane hopping. It's fun. I definitely need to make a work kit video, what to bring when you fly planes, because you need some sunscreen, possibly a mist spray to stay hydrated, and a hat unless you are in the military where you might not be allowed. It could get sucked into the engine, but some people you'll see in the footage wear hats, and it all depends, I guess. The lip balm is important. It gets hot and is excruciatingly loud. I wanted you to hear what it's like on a plane up in the sky, so I kept the volume on most of the footage. You get the point. I'm looking for some nice headsets of my own I can use with noise cancellation.
Sometimes, like, that might not be, that nut that's next to that oil galley might not be that tight.
And I'm trying to find a way to record air traffic control if it's legal, so you can hear what we're hearing when on the plane. When we have our headsets on. I needed to learn all the radio calls and meanings of all the numbers on the tarmac. There are military, jet chartering, personal aircraft, and commercial aviation businesses on all different hangars here. I saw a group of US Army choppers and see them every now and again. If you wave at anyone, people always wave back and smile. It's so fun. Also, I think everyone was going to wear Ray-Ban aviators. People do not care. There's only one guy who does. Everyone thinks pilots are like Tom Cruise action stars, but the truth is they're a bunch of physics nerds and engineers because guys like their gadgets and toys. If you look at a panel, it's essentially a bunch of gadgets put together. I should probably create a video on dispelling aviation myths. And anytime someone references letters, they use the air code. Instead of saying GIA, they say Golf, India, Alpha, Charlie, Whiskey, Bravo. I want to take a golf cart ride.
Robert left this. How big that moth is. That's a moth.
That's a moth?
Yeah.
Oy.
Oh, it was a leaf.
Oh my gosh! Really?
Well, it's dead.
Oh, it's dead.
Yeah. We're gonna go give it to the mechanics and tell them to send it to one of our old mechanics who loves bugs.
Aw, that's nice. Woohoo! This is so squeaky.
It is squeaky. It goes a lot faster. If I had to choose one to fly somewhere, it'd probably be Cirrus or something.
They're super stylish, I think.
Yeah, well, they got a parachute, they're fast, they're easy to fly, so that's a good combination.